and gentlemen, it's promotion day! Man, thank you for the raid! Today is the day! It is save that's lasted all the time. We can finally get to the top division of Portugal today, chat. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna leave the echo on for the entire. We're just gonna leave it on. We're just gonna leave it on. We're just gonna leave it on the entire stream. No, we're not. That's awful. Today is promotion day, chat. We are so excited. Oh my god, it's the moment. I just splashed my face with water before we started the stream.
Bacon should be baked fine now.
Oh yeah. Nothing cooks the bacon like a little friction in the chair itself. Cat McCoy, thank you for the 4 months. You've served admirably. Is a part of our staff. Joey Holder, thank you so much for joining the Hammers. Fake Bell, thank you for the 3 months. Dispose, thank you for the Prime. Welcome to an elite online gaming community. Penguinese, thank you for the 2 months. Up the Dragons, hell yes. Brother Conrad, thank you so much for the 11 months. You're so close to that golden bacon. Lord Lando, thank you for the 5 months. You're so close to the silver. Super Mick, thank you for the Prime and welcome to the Hammers.
Little bit of promotion bacon, yum yum.
Faring, thank you for the 2 months. And Boucher, thank you for the Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Brickleston, thank you for the 7 months. You're expanding upon your already illustrious collection of silver bacon. And then we have Millsy with the 8 months, a little bit of promotion bacon. The Zealand, I found activation thingy for Romanian Third League. Now I can play with Bucharest. Nice. Hello, everybody. Today, we will be completing the season with Oriental Dragon, our first in the Portuguese second division. We are currently, where are we? My God, what is that? Why is it, what the hell? Why did that reset? No.
Ian Hammer times Ian Hammer times Ian Hammer.
Nope, we're doing it again. Oh. Nope. Nope. That wasn't me. I didn't touch anything. Okay, it just reset. I don't know why. Here you go. Let's go. What a... Oh, beautiful. Okay. Oh, this is where we are. We're in second position. We're in second position. With just a little ways to go, chat. We're in second position. This is our next match right here. You can see it right there against Benfica's B team. It's right there. We're in position. You look much better with a beard, by the way. Which, of course, is being said while I'm beardless. So, thank you. Appreciate that. Klepfer, thank you so much for the Prime and welcome to the Hammers. I love that. It's like such a... It's a compliment. But it's definitely, you know, it's strong with the backhand. Baby Zealand doesn't do it for you. I know. You look so much... You look really good with a beard. I don't have a beard right now. Wait a second. It's like a process. You always look good. Yeah. You're right. It's not a compliment. Everything's a compliment if you look at it the right way. It's like I complimented Wales in my YouTube video today, and everybody just took it the wrong way. I don't understand. I just watched your first promotion on YouTube. I've decided just to jump in where you are now. Well, Taylor, Welcome. Well timed. Sam Fuster, 5311. Thank you so much for the prime as well. You and Klepfer just spent $10 of Jeff Bezos money. You should feel better about yourselves. I know you do, and you should. Because you should. You look cute with headphones on. I look much better with headphones on than headphones off, in my opinion. Just now got power back on from the Texas blackout. First thing I do, resub. With the 2 months, Stuffy, I'm happy you're okay. I would ask if anybody was watching from Texas that was like actually in trouble, but if you're actually in trouble, you wouldn't be watching because you don't have power. But I'm glad that you've got your power back, Stuffy. Welcome back to the civilized world. Watched every single New Zealand live video, and this is now my second stream. I've got Cole. Hell yeah. Harry Hilditch is like, spending Jeff Bezos money. Gee Willikers, Batman. I'm him. Throws down some Jeff Bezos money. $5 for a free ticket into an elite online gaming community. Okay. Just breathe, guys. You look nervous today. Do you look nervous? Picture of composure. Cizinho, don't think we need it. Diogo Paulo, he's like actually a good player. Type of dude that doesn't play now, but
Dragons are the best, if Dragons are a football team. From the Orient. In Portugal. Yeah. Dragons are the best.
But he hates big matches. Never mind. Rashid Koulibaly I'd actually extend. I got a pretty good guy in terms of appraising people, so that means this guy's potential is pretty nuts, and he's showing some improvement while out on loan. There's no reason to not keep that guy around for minimum wage when he actually has a chance to be decent. Am I right, or am I right? Jack Boyle, welcome to your first stream. Mr. Sperry, thank you for the 8 months. Dragons are the best. Look, they're a team owned by someone who's from the Orient, but it's a globalized world, right? He just wants me to sign a few Chinese guys. It's not a problem. We are more than happy to do that for Sheng Shen. He's a great owner. We've actually enjoyed him.
Come on, I'm having my master's thesis defense tomorrow. I need to relax for a bit.
Well, then let's try and make this as easy as possible. Do you hear that? All right, hold on. Hold on. Holtz, thank you for continuing your gifted sub. It's wonderful that you would do something like that. Dear FM gods, today is a day of days in your service, and on top of the favor that we seek to gain promotion, maybe even win the league, but we won't get hasty. Let's be honest, we really... Big Red Pete has to defend his master's thesis tomorrow. And he needs to relax today. Which means, oh wise and ubiquitous FM gods, that what we need today is smooth sailing and victory. Not just for the hammers and the dragons and the me's, but for academia and master's degrees. In the name of Joe Louis, Johnny Cano, Ali Shaheed, and Eric Mendez, we pray. Amen. All right, good. I think we just do that right away, right? We should just do that right away. We should always just do that right away. Cover our bases, okay? Make sure that we haven't angered anybody. Yeah. Okay, Johan Madrid will be in the starting lineup for this game. I am assuming that Caro is going to be back and going to be fit. We'll give him a test run. And Gioria and Pinto and not Valente. That's a no. Where's Butcher? Matt Butcher, our British representative. And then Shuzhong and Eric Mendez is somewhere. I have no idea where. There he is. Hanse Xiao instead of Michelle, and all of a sudden we've got the actual starting team that we're going to use. I just wanted to make sure we played them in this last friendly during this like prolonged break that we got through most of before. Woo! Feeling good, chat. We're feeling good. Top Notch Productions, thank you so much for the tier 1. It's funny, your name is exactly what we'll find here. Top Notch Productions. That's why we got every transition right today. Shut up. Tight hamstring for Zhu Zhang. At least we won. I have no idea. How good is this team? I think they're a 4th division team, so probably good that we went out and won. That counts as a victory for us. It's not a bad injury, just a little tight hamstring. All right, he'll be 110%, chat. We're gonna give him a little juice on the side. Yodazer, thank you so much. Yodazer, you actually hit 6 months. You got that silver bacon, that ching ching, that bling bling in the chat. Thank you guys for the hype train as well to start the stream. That's how I feel. I wake up feeling hype train. Johan Madrid is already better than that guy. So, like, wish it told me which shortlist they were removing. They were, like, being removed from, and I'd know how to look at the player before I opened it. Be like, oh, yes, of course. He's one of those. I'll put him in the loans section as players will look to sign if we get promoted. Players we will look to sign if we happen to get promoted, right? Like, no expectations at all. We're just one match at a time. Huntler, hey, Zealand. Whoa. It's my first time watching you on stream. Nice. Same. It's my first time watching myself. I'm really excited. Just finished installing the new face pack. I all came in clutch when I had some problems. So the best FM add-ons I've ever seen. One of. Whatever problems you had, make sure the new one really doesn't have a lot of bugs. The biggest issues that come with the new version are if you use the old version originally, then you don't entirely delete the old version, like through %, local app data, %, then you got a problem. Twitch reset my account again on the leave of 11 months and 300,000 channel points. The grind restarts. If we can confirm that that's Bob Manuel, we can at least get you your channel points back. Because Bob, I obviously know you. If that's the real Bob Manuel. We have a personalized message. Goes out to Sakamal. I know that I look better with a beard. You want to itch it for me, then yeah, you can do it. I will wear a beard if you itch it for me. Fly over here, okay, and itch the beard because it itches when you have a beard, right? And no, I don't want to use beard cream. I just would rather not have a beard most of the time. You look better in a not red shirt. All right, we're looking as bad as possible today to intimidate the opposition. That's what we're doing. Why are there drops on your headphones? Like here? I don't know. No idea. Oh, over here too. It's raining, chap. It's raining indoors. No idea what that is. Actually, that's probably for me, like, during Freelancer. Keep Loney at the club. Yeah, you kidding? They're looking to give him a chance in the first team next year. No, that, okay? No. We'll deal one crisis at a time. One crisis at a time. Xander Pops, thank you so much for the 3 months, by the way. And Duaway, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to an elite online gaming community. Make sure you get into the subscriber section of the Discord. Speaking of which, as we close in on this initial game, I need your help. I'm shocked you didn't get mad at me because I didn't start the stream with this, but granted, we were getting fired up. We are making a video that is studying the effects of attributes on statistics in the match, the advanced statistics, the basic statistics like goals and assists. And in order to do that, we need a lot of data. So I've enlisted Tyler, who is a major in data analytics in South Carolina. Right, that's all you need to know. And he is doing his thesis on Football Manager stuff. Reaches out to me, says, I know how to do this. And when somebody tells me they know how to do something and I think it's cool, I'm like, okay, how does this involve you? Well, if you are in the subscriber section of the Discord, you now have... I hope the Chelsea's ready to be sold, my team. If you're in the subscriber section of the Discord, you will now have, shortly, access to, let's see. So this is the subscriber section of the Discord. If you are not part of the cool kids, then I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. In the Hammer Herald, there will be, actually, I think we agreed we were going to create like a different section just while this was going on. You are going to receive you're going to have the opportunity to participate essentially in a large data study. So what we need is essentially 200 to 300 people in the Hammers to download the save and literally simulate a season and upload it back. If that sounds like something you want to do, you want to be a part of the process of making a video and help Tyler get enough data so that we can actually figure out the, like, this is a 200,000 person database. So I'm talking like leave it on overnight, come back, and then it's good. Right. Completely lost my train of thought. But he gets enough data. We all of a sudden have the ability to create kind of weighted percentages of importance on different attributes with that data. If that sounds cool, then partake in it. We're waiting on, I believe Tyler is going to post. He's already written the guide of how, like, to download the save. What, like, you need to do like 1 or 2 things: simulate the save, upload it back, how to upload it back, where to upload it back. Tyler's already written like a detailed guide, and it's not very long, of how to do that. So that's, yes. If you want to do that, you're in the Hammers. That post is going to go up at some point. You're going to get a ping. Tyler right now, he already wrote the guide. I think yesterday we told him to write an announcement, but college kids, right? I'm totally not. Okay. Shut up. So when you get that ping, Hammers, you'll know what's up. Hi, Zealand. How are you doing? Sebastian Apple. I'm doing well, man. I'm excited for today. It's going to be... There could be a lot of ups and downs today. So you say stay at college forever, own into the real world, more time for FM, but...
Boys of lovely bacon. Good luck with promotion today. Currently shaping up my squad for the new season. I signed Michel Vorm on a season-long loan, and Klaas Jan Huntelaar for about £4 million. Vorm is temporary, but Klaas is permanent.
Homie.
Almost 1 whole year of being a hammer.
Letter 5, thank you so much for the 11 months, but McTooey, I've never heard that one. That was exceptional. Be even better if, like, for your actual save, you had signed Michel Vorm on a loan in Klaas-Jan Huntelaar permanently. 7 matches are left in the season. 7 matches. Siete. 7 matches, including 2 matches against the other. We play each of the top 2 teams in the league besides us. I will donate my PC's processing power for a night in exchange for complimentary ZT. Well, man, it was more of like a, hey, if you want to do this, we're doing this super cool project. If you want to help out. Do I look like a maid of t-shirts? Okay. In Spanish, it is siete. Maybe in Portuguese, it's sete. 6, 7, 8, 9, yes. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and then it's like super easy to count in Spanish because then all you got to do is remember the first half and the second half is always the same. Weird flex, but okay. Bro! It's what it's all about. We lay it down. First time watching the stream. What's up, Max Delph? Blah Espanol. Oh, dude. Homie. Lizois barely won, too. They won 3-2. But they did win. So if we want to take the top of the league, we are going to have to win against Benfica B to keep pace. We want to stay within a match of Lejoas because we're about to play Lejoas in like 2 matches. Maybe a podcast schedule. It's just when you can get to release the new episodes. Once it's completely ironed out, there will be a schedule. Zealand podcasts in 20 good minutes are once a week. They're coming out tomorrow. Both of them. They've already been recorded. They've already been edited. They're coming out tomorrow. Hey, Gil Vicente is about to play. That's the other one we're watching. Well, one of the 4. Tundela. Those Tundela matches are also going to be fun. And then, of course, What's Your Story? We've already recorded the first episode. We've already planned 2 other ones that haven't been recorded yet. And we've scripted but not recorded the Armchair History episode. And so... the Armchair History is definitely going to just be whenever we can get it recorded. Why is Lejoas a badminton racket? Baseball bat, basketball is their football badge. What's a sporting club? What's your problem, man? That is definitely cricket, I think. And a basketball and a racket. God. The English droves that hate other sports would really be upset by that. If anyone's from the UK, don't get Sky Internet. It's fair wager. Why, evening Zealand and chat. Pontlius. What's up? Big Tom G. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Thank you for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. Enjoy the bacon. Make sure you get in the subscriber section of the Discord. Jill Vicente lost. Can we fire the... Yes! They're like out of it now, dude. Like they're 6 points out and they have just got they were the team that was supposed to dominate, and they did. They were top of the league for so long. Like, they were 2-5 to win the league. These 2 teams are just terrible, right? And then there's us at 50-1. Nice. Wow. Sucks to suck. They were top. Can we see, like, you can. I don't know exactly how to see it, but like your league position over time. I've definitely looked at that a bunch, but I don't have it in my brain exactly how to get there immediately. And I know somebody in the chat will. How do I see like league position over the course of the season on somebody that's not me? It's in the league. Ah, haha. Haha. Ha. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, see, they were cooking with the sauce for a little while. What's that noise, dude? What happened? I like how I don't even know what that noise is. Nomtic, thank you for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money, though. What was that noise? Biggest Dickios. Welcome. It was a raid. Who? Why did it not come up in my activity feed? Merch? I don't know. Mystery noise. Where were we, by the way? Where are we? Oh. Sucks for you. Just kidding. We're trying to build up good karma. You guys have had a great season overall. I hosted you. Oh, okay. Why? Well, it should pop up in my activity feed, Swag Lord. Like, I don't know why it didn't. Sometimes Stream Element's just gonna Stream Element. Mr. Diz with a gifted sub. Anime betrayals on tap. Big question. You have your player good facilities and he gets playing time. Is it just your coach's ability that makes him develop faster then? Yeah, good facilities, playing time. It's also his hidden attributes. Hidden attributes are going to play a huge role in the player's development. Huge role. Yeah, in a high volume strength training. You and what army? You and Ito. That's about it. Not producing any results, working on passing. Well, what if you tried harder? You ever thought about that? You ever give a thought for a second about anyone but yourself, Shujing? Just kidding. I love you. Please come back. Lurja, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. 5 months, dude. First time on the stream, play Xbox Edition. Love your vids. Well, I love you. You hear that, Aiden? What's up, Gamer Buckley? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a personalized message for a very special someone. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear MJ Bruce. Happy birthday to you. And hold. Happy birthday, man. You are the best mod going. Mods, fight it out. Mods, Battle Royale. Amusemed. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome to the Hammers, man. And Guard, thank you for the gifted sub while we were singing it out. Mod War. Mod War. Mod. No, just kidding. I love you all. You're like my children. How could I choose one? Bit of a weird Tundela one. Dang it, mother trucker. I said trucker. I didn't need to bleep that out. Mother trucker. Tundela one. Okay. Switch. What do we know about them? Every match is so huge at this point. What do we know about them? Ah, they're a Route 1 team. I see. Should be fine. I didn't set my subs. And my headphones were dying. There was a lot that happened in that 1 second. Hold on, headphones. I'm coming, headphones. I'm on my way, headphones. So be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh my God, the DMCA. You gotta make sure you don't sneeze and it sounds like a Nicki Minaj song. You can get suspended for that. LeBras, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers, man. The Nade with the 2 months. That's $10 of Jeff Bezos money. Look at these primes. Look at all these new hammers, dude. That bacon. All right, so you're away. You're away. Sandro Costa is definitely there. Claudio Traore, definitely there. Molinas, Rivadero, yeah.
Bruce, happy birthday, babe. #1 mod forever.
Oh boy. Chester with a $5 donation saying Bruce is the #1 mod forever. It's not going to sit well with a lot of people. Yeah, but Bruce can compete for that title. Certainly. Just saying. There'd be a lot of people that might have a different opinion. Just what I'm saying. So Lianga, what did they say about him? Fully cleared. Okay, sweet. Love that. Ayub, Lianga. I'm very torn, obviously. I think I'm going Valente. That's my last sub. Okay. We got it. We're going Valente. We are going with Valente. Exciting. Certain point, you just have to go, chat. And these are our lads. 7 matches left. Spend nothing but a win from this match. Keep our good run of form going. Let's go, boys. Clap it out. Clap it onto the field. I have perfect facilities, youth recruitment, head of youth development. I still get tragic youth intakes. What can I do? Move to a country with better youth players. Sounds like a good option. That's different to the Champions League where you can't compete. Oh, no. We got this match in hand. Stay 3 points ahead of Tundella. Get 9 points ahead of Gil Vicente with 6 matches left, which would be hopefully solid enough to at least guarantee us a spot in the playoff. All right, we also played Gil Vicente down the stretch here. We've already played Tundella. We have not played Lejoas or Gil Vicente.
Thank for the entertainment while I sit in the frozen wasteland that is Texas. Let's go Dragons.
You got it, man. Oh, let's go. He's fast. Let's go. Keep running. Don't stop running. Huh? Why did you have to make it look like the ball went in so much? The ball didn't go in. Why'd you have to make it look like the ball went in? I don't understand. Why did the net have to move like the ball went in? I don't. That just seems cruel and unusual. That's illegal. Okay. I know the laws. It's illegal. Don't do that. Oh, Zhuzhong. Zhuzhong. Zhuzhong! Well, he missed by a mile, but God, did he look good. It's like Gabby Jesus. That's what his business card says. No, thank you, Gioria. That was shockingly uncomfortable considering where that play started. They have Thiago Dantas? No way, right? So many options there that would have been awesome. We missed all of them with that header. Exactly what I was thinking. Swazi. Couldn't have said it better myself. Will that fuel a goal? You're 8 months. Hey, ya. Nailed it. Butcher. Kioza. Johan Madrid. Please just pass. Zhozhong. On to News! God, that was beautiful. That was freaking gorgeous, man. Give me a twirl. Long way to go. We got a long way to go. Not just in this match. Not just in this match, but all the way home. We got a long way to go. Is this a good start? Absolutely. Zhou Zhang, he's an assist master. Impossible to miss that one. Thiago News almost missed it, but you'd think it was impossible to miss it. That's good. That's what we needed. Open at 22 minutes. We got Benfica's B team on the back foot, right? Them and Zhishkov. What are they doing? Stealing the entirety of Eastern Europe. That's mine. That's Eric Mendez.
Hi Barbie, hi, can you want to go for a ride? Sure, can jump in, go Dragons.
If we scored right on the end of that, I would have lost my mind. Thank you for the 500 bits, Big Daddy Moses and Miller earlier. Big Z in the bacon. Yeah, you found it's not my band name, it's my rap group name. Well, Aqua back in town. Pinto. Oh, he's got the sauce! He has the sauce! Wah, wah, wah. That goalkeeper was sad day for the keeper. Didn't expect so much sauce. Sauce. He didn't expect it. Hit that with a little draw, you know, a little curl. He bent it like Beckham. He bent it like a South Asian descendant woman who happens to be a really good player. Great movie if you haven't seen it. Get in. Conceição. The Bend It Like Beckham actress eventually got a role in ER. Really? Fascinating. How, what, like the journey that that actors take. It's fascinating. We are really playing well, man. It's just all us. Drag back. Drag back. That got by the keeper and got blocked. Are you serious? Some random dude just happened to be standing there, didn't mess it up, actually managed to hit it away from the goal. Very happy. Do the same thing. I'm not changing a thing. We've been, pedal to the metal, throttle through the floor the whole match. If we lost that header, that would have been a problem. The fact that Johan Madrid got handled like a doorknob. This feels like Vardy's story, just less bad diets. Mendez smashed the lower leagues, gonna smash the Premier Liga. Eric Mendez really is he's the Portuguese version of Jamie Vardy. When we took this team over, Eric Mendez was a 25-year-old semi-pro. What a pass. Come on. You're offside, whatever. How do you not score that? That doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, Noose. You're very streaky on these. That was cheeky. I mean, if he's going to score that, I'm pretty much willing to let him score that. That is a tough goal. Great job by Conceição. Chiozza looking like he has 16 passing. Really, I mean, the inevitable Eric meant like you knew he was going to score. The only question that you had, that I had, that we had, was when. When is he going to score? Great pass by Chiozza. He's got 16 passing. That's what he does. Eric Mendez, the inevitable Eric Mendez. Boom, fall asleep. Eric Mendez scores. Cash it. Right on the check, mail it in. You fall asleep for a second, boom, 1, 2, back of the net, move on, next, 3-0. This is a pretty raucous way to start the stream, guys. This is not a bad team we're playing here. This has been Benfica's B team. They're top 10 in the second division. Shojong. Shojong. Do it to him. He's only 18 and he's Chinese, so he's magisterial. Eric. No! Dang it. The damn thigh will never quit, will it? Just gave the ball away, too. It's alright, sweet child. You did your best. In what world other than Mike Dean's is that a penalty? In what world? You can't slide in the box anymore? Replay. Okay, this is clean, dude. Johan Madrid does plenty of stupid things. This is clean. They're calling such a soft game this year. This whole season in the second division's been such a soft game they've called. We've so many penalties. So every time somebody goes in for a tackle in the box, I'm like, and like half the time it's fine.
Baby names. I'm thinking Eric.
When I start thinking of baby names, I'm thinking Eric. You're thinking correctly. Last of Mike, thank you for the 10 months. Looking forward to that golden bacon. And Sidewinder, 1 month away from the Twitch child. Dude. Well, that was their one chance to spice things up here towards the end. That just, God, I hate that call. Hate that call. Oh, heavens. That's why you put people on the post, I guess. That was a incredibly unfortunate deflection that we just got there. And, okay. Focus. Hey, would you look at that? It actually worked. Definitely lapsed in focus here. And if you couldn't tell, still lapsing. We're in the middle of the lapse. Mid-lapse. It's always saved, though. We need, I know what we need. We need Marcos Rivadero. I hate that we do. I hate that this is what we need. But a dude with incredible work rate and a solid baseline for just doing the right thing, even though he's not like tremendously talented. That's what we need. 17 work rate, doesn't do dumb things. We take that. Right now, it's exactly what this team needs. That's why he's on the bench. Okay, now we're on the break. The inevitable Eric Mendez. Great work here. One too many touches. He has struggled a little bit with the increased pace of defenders in this league to the tune of not score. Oh, hit it. Would have been fun. Oh, Johan didn't shoot. Oh. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Oh, Oh, we are going to win. Okay. We are going to win. We're fine. We are okay. Santiago Gioria rising above the crowd. 6th goal of the season for our tough center back. He's a tough lad. He might not be a top league level starter, but man, he is a tough son of a gun on this team. Tough. Can you train doesn't do dumb things as a trait? No, but you can train like decision making, you know. That helps. That's your anti-dumb thing. Dumb things. I know it's like the one time that Madrid doesn't shoot is the one time we're like, oh, he's gonna shoot. This is it. Dude, why is Jujon? Wow. Okay, double suspension on the right side of the defense. Johan Madrid and Caro are out for the next match. Good thing we actually have tremendous replacements at both of those positions, so we should be okay with Sheik Traore and Sandro Costa for one match, but how dare you? I almost had to try. All right, Madhouse and Zerbriggen. And then we will see if Zhejiang is able to recover himself in time for Vazela. Because that thigh has gotten a little worse, even though we were given by our physiotherapy staff a completely clean bill of health, which, you know, was wrong, apparently. Hate to see that. Hate to see that. Definitely would have hoped we were right. All right, we're on the road. Vazela's a good team. Like, this stretch run is tough. Every match, one match at a time. Good win. Last 6 matches are Vazela, Lejoas, Gil Vicente, and then literally Porto and Sporting's B teams. And then we end with Mafra, who's like the worst team in the stretch here. Every match, one at a time. Get the result. Move on. We're going to have to really scout and really tactic our way through this. We'll finally get the chance to get the revenge against Tarzan if we are promoted. Apparently, Zhao's Chinese Pulisic. Honestly, it's been exactly like that. He's a straw that stirs the drink, great runner with the ball, but always carrying some slight knock. Finances are officially insecure, but we are just over $1 million in debt. Like, our finances are just over $1 million in debt, which is very easy to erase if you're in the top division. I mean, considering we're 9 points clear of 4th, we're going to, at the very least, in this situation, be in the playoff. If we can grab a win here, we're looking really good to be in the playoff. At least. I mean, we're 3 points clear of Tondela right now. Of course, Tondela is the only top 4 team we don't play. That match against Lejoas is going to determine whether we've got a shot to win the league or whether they drop any points in any of their other matches, because this is a tough run. Just got to stay focused. We love the hammers. You bet we do, Matt at Hammond Plays. Thank you so much for the 2 months in the Twitch Prime. You bet we do. Yeah, Curry's right. The way you make up the debt in the top division is because you have the ability to sell players for significant money once you get to the top Portuguese division. While the ability to sell players is depressed in lower Portuguese divisions, it's not in the top division. Reliard, thank you so much for the Prime. Yeah, we are finishing the season today. Yes, Wardhens. We got on today. We are finishing the season today. That is the goal. I've been looking forward to this stream since we ended the stream on Monday. We're locking in, finishing the season today. Hopefully bringing home a trophy. All right, 2 points off Lejoas, 6 matches to go. Lejoas is at home. Okay. That is going to be one heck of a match, but it's one match at a time. One match at a time. So, Vazela on the road, we got to take care of business because this is a legit team that had promotion aspirations at various points of the season. I think they're out of that completely now, but could you possibly win the quad my Sunderland save? We're in 2029, already wrapped up the Community Shield and Prem, and the Champions League semi and the FA Cup final on the club's 150th anniversary. Attaboy, Northern. May I ask advice on where to play a player? I'd recommend posting it in the Discord because it's a little hard to do that sort of thing here, or just slide into my DMs on something and I'll be able to get back to you at some point. Reactions to the Dest hate? Oh, he didn't play well. Dest did not play well. Neither did, Busquets or like the entire Barcelona defensive unit had a shocker. You finish the stream, like we finish the season before the UCL games? Probably not. Like I probably won't. I wanted to, but I probably won't. Yeah. I mean, look, the goals Mbappe and like the goals that Mbappe scored were not the greatest evidence of his skill, right? It was a fairly fortunate hat trick. He didn't have to do a lot of work for the goals that he scored. I'm talking about, like, you know, there was no, he didn't score a wonder goal as part of the hat trick. It was a lot of help from your friends in that regard. What I was impressed with was like the rest of the game. It was like the stuff he did when he wasn't scoring. Like, he got a hat trick, yeah, but it's the stuff he did when he wasn't scoring the goals that I was like, dang, you know. Well, the third, that little smooch, it was lovely, but I mean, he was open. If he doesn't score that, you're going to be like, oh, what a chance. What a, like, the finish was particularly quality, but if he doesn't score that, you're like, oh, boys. Homie. So, good things happened. I'm not saying his goals were bad. I'm just saying that people being like, Mbappe is clearly the next best player in the world at this point because he scored the hat trick. I'm like, a lot of people could have scored the goals that he scored. It's just the way he played throughout the game. Huge here. Not just Tundela drawing Estoril Praia. They almost lost. But Lesois. I felt like I was close to it before. Lesois with the draw against Sporting B, which means with a win, we're level on points. We are behind because they have scored more home goals than we have, which is rather hilarious because we haven't played them at home. But if we happen to win against them next time we play, we got to win this match, right? It will be tied going into our match against them, which would make it just even more fun. And if, you know, we can create some separation from Tundela, who are now 2 points behind us with us having a match in hand, which means we can create a 5-point separation into the automatic promotion spots, which, awesome. That would be great. We would love that. Dude's not a long-term type of dude we want to have around. So any of you guys worth keeping? I've had some guys on trial over the last couple of weeks. Now's the moment of truth for them. Those were great results. The league is laid out before us. Well, not you. You won't be joining us for such an exciting event. Neither will you. He stays. He's got some things you can't teach. He's a goalkeeper. They're always like, they can develop much later than normal players through their late 20s. He stays. You do not have the luxury of a goalkeeper developing in your late 20s. You do not stay. Nahuel Rodon. He's pretty good. It's not good enough. He's pretty good. Emmanuel Toku. It just... Sorry, man. Only the goalkeeper. Oh, wow. You guys ready? You can't see it, but we got... This youth intake is, like, really good. You can't see... Are you ready? Nuts! Insane! Crazy youth intake here, boys. Absolutely wild. All right. Hey, bud. How you doing? What's up? What's up, little homie? Alrighty. How do you get so many Chinese players? Because we are a Chinese-owned club that's prerogative is to sign and develop a good number of Chinese players while building a very competitive team. And so fortunately, the game knows that. And so a lot of our youth intake that comes through is Chinese. Golden Xi Jinping himself injecting these players straight into the FM code. Yeah, it's almost not fair. I'm in touch with the Chinese authorities. Oh, this is day of. So all substitutes unavailable. Why are... I know why. You ain't subs. You ain't substitutes. Yeah, Jose Antonio Caro could use the fitness, though. He could. Leandrinho. Just don't really care enough. If he actually signs that contract, he can just do it. I don't even care. Get in, ye Ben. I really hope. Well, I mean, he's not good, but I hope he, like... He won't. The team's going to get too good too fast, and even if he does reach his potential, he's going to have to be one of those he's going to have to be a hidden gem for EA Ben to ever actually be good. And that's just the world we live in. Yaviscanto, welcome to the Hammers, and thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Dude, Gil Vicente can't stop losing. What is their form right now? They just lost again. What? Oh my god. Look at their early hold on. Okay. Look at their early season form. They're wrecking, right? They didn't lose their first match until late October to the league leaders, and then they won like the next 4. They lost one match until January. They have won one match since January. Outrageous. They need you to save their save. It's true. Look at their defense. When was the last time they had a clean sheet? The last time they had a clean sheet was last year in December with a 1-0 win over Tundela. At least they beat me. Good for them. Wow, that is insane. I'm like, dude, they just keep losing. Like, I've been celebrating draws and losses for Gil Vicente so much, it almost doesn't feel fair anymore. They go out, they lose again. They were top of the league at the end of that run. Like, we're probably not going to catch them. Like, they never drop points. And now all of a sudden they're out of promotion. Like, what an unbelievable... They have 5 matches left. They're 7 points out of the playoff. Outrageous collapse. Like, outrageous collapse. Do. Little team bonding sesh. You boys trying to, let's just hang out in the hot tub together. Yeah, let's just hang out. Let's just hang out in the hot tub. A few banana boats, a few dudes. Their star get poached by Benfica or something. Honestly, it looks like it. Found a fairly professional with 3 determination. Well, determination has nothing to do with fairly professional. I mean, let's check the video. Link me. Like how this is how I have, like, this is the sheet that we made, and this is how you have to do it. Yeah, fairly professional. Determination 1 to 14. So all it guarantees is that your determination isn't great, but who cares? Because you can already see determination. The only thing fairly professional tells you is it's 15 to 20 on professionalism, which is outstanding. I would take that trade every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Just so you know. By the way. Yeah, really, now it's a 3-horse race. Gil Vicente's just removed itself. It's 3 teams playing for 2 automatic spots. So Zhejiang is on this, recovering from a twisted knee. He is not 100%. So first half, we are going to go with a Michelle Conceição move. Is Michelle really capable of playing on the right? I didn't even know that, man. Hate it. All right. Zhuzhong's definitely going to be coming in the second half, though. Definitely. My God. This dude's a classic case of the quick close down. David Romero. No. We will close down Latesy, though. The dude's got bad first touch. Make his life miserable. That close down. All right, we're missing the right side of our defense. Sandro Costa, the club captain's back out there. Sheik Traore, who was the starter the first half of the season, is back out there at right back. I fully expect you to keep this run going. Let's go, boys. Away to Vazela. It's a good team. They're 8th in the league, right, with a match in hand on the rest of the table. So, got to make sure we bring our A game to pick up a dub here. We got Conceição starting because Zhuzhong's twisted knee hasn't fully recovered by the time we take the field here. A win puts us level with Lejois, but they will be ahead of us because head-to-head, and they have more home goals. But, you know, well, we play them next. So that's all yet to be determined. This is about creating distance from Tondela. We'll worry about winning a league title when we get there. Come on, Conceição. And so proud of you earning a starting spot. Against some of the odds, we weren't sure if you were ever going to be a regular player. That's right, without Johan Madrid, Pinto's back in the long throws. And that probably should have been a goal, let's be honest. They went on a good cup run last year. Well, they burned out all their good form in real life, so they can't use it here. Thank you, Antosh. Hashtag thank you, Antosh. What's up, Tom Tominov? How you doing? Ooh, nice punt. Sheik Traore. It's got room. Look at Sheik. Butcher. Kioza. He's on. Homie. Yes! Yes! God, we are just starting games so well. Great little feathery pass from Kioza. Michelle Lima sends the keeper was leaning the other way. He thought the ball was going near side. Lima just pokes it across the face of him. Guy that it hasn't been a regular starter recently. He's got that finishing touch, though. Oh, you know he does. Come on. Oh, my God. Ah! We're unstoppable! Dude! Come on, baby. The Noosie. The Noosie. Thiago Noose. Lovely finish. Michelle Lima, goal and an assist. Off the bench. Does he deserve to be back in the starting lineup? Right? He would take Conceição's spot. Good layoff. We're feeling ourselves. Sandro Costa's dropped a couple of dimes onto this right side. All right, Conceição. Butcher. Such fine form going forward. This This team is clutch. I mean, the pressure gets amped up. That pressure hidden attribute. You need Gioria's 17 tackling. I mean, we've got like a bunch of specialists like Gioria's a brilliant tackler. Hansa Shao, all pace on the outside. Eric Mendez, all goals. Then the all-arounder like Michel Lima does everything well. He's able to score goals. He's able to pass. He moves pretty well. Oh, Pinto. Noose actually getting there. Outrageous. Pinto. Butcher. Does he even have a goal? Like, Butcher shoots a couple of times a game. I don't know if he's ever scored. Does Matt Butcher have a goal for Oriental Dragon? But yeah, the graphics are turned. Of course, we've turned the graphics all the way up, so they look beautiful. No. No! Thank you. Come on, Kansai Shell. Come on, run. Just keep running. Oh my God. What am I going to do? I've got 3 wingers that are absolute worldies, chat. I have 3 wing players that are absolute world-class players. What a goal. A driving run. And a molly-whopping of a shot into the bottom corner. A revolutionary 3-winger system. Michelle's got a goal and an assist. Kansai Shao with an inspired individual goal inside 30 minutes on the road against Vazela. It's 3-0. Nice. Nice. No. No. Don't like that. Boy, Sandro. We're just tracking them really well. We're able to stay with them consistently. Like, blanket all of that up. What a pass by Eric Mendez in his 8 passing. What a beautiful ball. Really working on that part of his game. Dude, if he scored that. That glancing header is textbook beautiful. That's ours. Michel Lima, influential in the air. Thiago Noose. Eric. Oh, that was so good. The movement of Thiago Noose off the ball there tied that guy in a knot. Pretzeled him. We're hitting stride. Like, we are hitting our stride. This is the best we have played all season. These 2 games to start this stream are the best games we played all season against 2 top 10 teams in the league. I was wondering if he was going to try and go to Mendez there. This ended up being fine. Like, it should have been fine. It wasn't his fault that Mendez didn't pick somebody out. Sandro Costa wouldn't even know he's not regularly in the team anymore. You wouldn't even know. It's a pretty good effort. Kameen Pulin Poika. So cute, so I had to subscribe. Thank you for the 2 months. And Snow Streaming, thank you so much for the 6 months. It's part of the Hammers, baby. What do you say? What do you even say? Very pleased the way we're playing. All right, keep it going in the second half. Grab another goal or 2. We can put the goal difference at ease just in case we end up drawing Lejoas 2-2. Right, because results between teams matter ahead of goal difference, including home goals scored for some ungodly reason. Airborne. The thing is, Benfica's B team at least created some chances. I feel like Vazela has been completely punchless in this game. Like, they're trying to go direct, but they're not able to win the aerial duels. The passes are just not good enough. It's kind of a little bit of both in that last one. Yeah, really, there are a lot of options there, but I think the shot's probably the worst one, Michelle. Be straight with you, man. I mean, don't compare Benfica and Vazela, even if it's the B team. Vazela is ahead of Benfica's B team in the table, so I feel like it's pretty fair. You know, I get it with the senior Benfica team, but Benfica's B team is below Vazela in the table right now. That's a goal. That's just sleepwalking. Not getting to your man. Sheik Traore letting that ball get in. Antosh probably could have gotten there. Giving up a run to a guy who scores a lot of goals in Romero. The focus just worked in the last match. Completely flopped on that one. Nice. Nice. He's in. He's got to be in. Yeah. Cut him off. There we go. Easy 1v1. Oh, beautiful. Couldn't have done it better myself. It's a piece of art. This is what you do. In an isolated 1v1 situation, you take your time. You take a breath. You get the keeper on the ground, and then you just tap it into a net that's open. Thiago Nunes has realized his potential in a second. Like, he has come into his game in this season. The first season, that wasn't the real Thiago Nunes. Romero is not athletic. You should just be able to cut this off. Thank you. Put it out of play. Chinese Messi is coming back from a little twisted knee injury. So he's on the bench if we needed him today. We have not needed him. So he's just down there chilling, vibing, living his life. Santiago Zerbriggen. You're like never on the field. I feel like we should get you out there. Just pouring on the goals here. That relieved a little bit of pressure. We started to get those nerves again. You can tell. Vazela scores the goal. Everybody tenses up a little bit, going, well, hey, if they score another one, this thing is back on a knife's edge.
Getting ready for that silver bacon. Up the dragons.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you for the 5 months, Vazela surprise. That is $25 of Jeff Bezos money that you've spent with 5 Twitch Prime subs to the channel. We did not figure out our runs because we had an extra man there. Disappointed. Hashtag disappointment. Why do I play this game? Why? You better be so happy. You better be so happy that that happened while we were up 4-1 with no time left. You'd be so happy. What is that? Fantastic, Mr. Fitz. Save your saves is like every couple of weeks. We don't actually have an every week save your saves yet. I'm like, imagine if that had tied the game. Don't misinterpret that. I want to be playing Football Manager, but what? Like what? I don't want to see it again. I don't want to speak about it again. I'm just glad that it happened when it did, right? We are glad that that happened when it did. And we're going to go out and play to try and get ourselves a championship. I will not sign the recommended players. That's a dumb recommendation. Oh my God, I cannot believe what I just witnessed with my own eyes. Why is Sandro really? It's a little weird. Caro, you guys played together all. You actually know Gioria is new this year, and so is Caro. So even though Gioria like lost his starting job, then got it back, it's been an odyssey. I'm going to go with Conceição, but I'm going to be very quick to get Michelle in for either Conceição or Zhuzhong at some point in the game, because really like what I've seen. And outside of the spectacular own goal that he scored, I have liked the way Kiyo's has played. So he has cemented his spot as the starting attacking midfielder after being signed in January. We had some great January signings. Chessie, Chinaldo, and Suarez. I hope. And what we're trying to accomplish, chat, is to put a CH in front of every legend's name. If we could do that. Oh, he got his goal bonus. Good for him. $4,000. Yeah, man. Lejois for the 4-2-3-1. What other information do we have? Thiago Andre, the left back. Very good. Some decisions they make are questionable. So pressure high up the field then. Let them distribute the ball short and then put them under pressure and make them make decisions under pressure. And you're telling me they're going to make some mistakes. Interesting. Spirited is a good personality. It is. Yes. Not great, but it is good. Mjornian, thank you so much for the 2 months. Manuel Troyer. Chevin De Bruyne. We can come up for every legitimate first team player of Chinese origin that we have. We can come up with a name. Molinas wanted a new deal. Hey, somebody. Ollie just grabbed a pullover hoodie that looks fresh to death. Thank you, Ollie. There is a new limited time St. Patrick's Day collection coming out, by the way. And they have added, they sent me an email recently. They've added Zealand stickers to the store. So if you're not into the shirts and stuff, which you should be, they're soft. There's like these stickers put on laptops or your computer or something. Allison Checker. I don't think you want that one right now. Shay Adams. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Hyungmin Chon. We've opened an entire can. Worms everywhere. Mbappe. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Takes a while to wrap your mind around that. And then, of course, the Chinese manager would be Qilin Channon, which would be beautiful. We could name everybody in the Chinese national team if we wanted to. Petr Cech. Get our Chinese goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. If we get a really good flair guy, a flair player. Hello, I'm Alfie Allen, the HITC Sevens. Where have the flair players gone? Yo, Gioria, yes. Yes. She keeps social credit scores of our players. It'd just be realistic. It'd make them feel welcomed home. That's the point here, chat. We want to make them feel welcome. This Sarong is headed back to China. He signed a mega deal for a Chinese club after developing it at ADO Den Haag, so not a surprise. Sir, I've seen the Serginho chest a couple of times. It's beautiful. When will you get a Chinese flag? I have a Chinese jersey. I think I should wear it more often. It's way too tight. But it is a Chinese. They're in 5th? Yo. Who passed them? What team is on some late rampage to make their season look better? We were so far and away the top 4, and they have gone all the way back to Académico de Viseu, who I think they've been playing well for a while. That is pretty nuts. They have fallen so far back that they're not even in the top 4. It's no longer a top 4 in any sense of the word. Julian Ramirez definitely needs these matches. You definitely need these matches. Santiago Sabrigan's retiring. All you guys need these matches. And this is good because this one's the day after the match we're playing. Best young player, cool. João Jaquite. And then Thiago Andre and Manuel Mane. Manuel Mane scored a banger against me. That the young player award? That's a player of the year shortlist. Oh, I don't have a player on the player of the year shortlist. I'm definitely not going to have someone on this. Well, Manuel Mane should absolutely be winning the young player award then. Chapetta's on the list? Huh. Yay, Antosh! I can't vote for him, can I? Well, I vote honorably. We have to win it clean. Daniel Antosh is on Goalkeeper of the Year. We have a chance to win one of the 3 awards. We don't have a Player of the Year. 1, ripoff. Where's Eric Mendez? 2, we don't have a Young Player of the Year. Ripoff. Where's Zhou Zhang? I know he's only been here for half the year, but come on. Come on. It's Zhou Zhang. I don't know how Chapetta has 15 goals. Like, Eric Mendez has 22. The reason I hate on Eric is because he does nothing else. But he has 22 goals in all comps. So I think he's like 19 in the league. It's not like we've spent a ton of time in other comps. We had a nice cup run, but that's 3-4 matches. Zhou Zhang is on the list, but has been completely cleared for action. And we did get Caro going in the youth match, so he's still recovering his match sharpness from that month-and-a-half injury.
I want to take a moment to thank Jeff Bezos for allowing me to freely simp for Zealand and earn my monthly bacon without having to get another loan. I'm already in crippling debt. So thank you for saving humankind, Jeff. Love you a long time. Kisses.
Oh, I love it. Villiku, thank you so much for the 8 months of the Twitch Prime, man. I love it. We're ready to go. Hey, Joe Vicente finally won. It's almost like they realized that, hey, being in 5th kind of sucks. So better late than never, I always said, except it's definitely never at this point for them. Is it mathematically impossible? I don't know, but it should be. How do you go on a run that looks like that and stay even remotely in striking distance? Well, my scouts actually did their job for once, which is nice. Is this guy really a problem? He's not good. He shouldn't be a top level influencing the play type player. I think we didn't scout this guy. That's nice. Lucas Joao. Oh, this is the guy that's got 2 caps for Portugal. Love this. Love this for us. No, we close him down. Lucas Joao. We close him down. Yeah.
Devin White's jersey arrived in the mail today. LFG.
Nice, dude. Love that. Devin White jersey acquisition. We've replenished the starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zealand News. I'm your host, Zealand. Huge news out of the second division of Portugal. Biggest match of the season. 5 matches left to play in the entire campaign. Number 1 against number 2, separated by home goals, which isn't even a thing. These 2 teams are clearly, to this point in the season, the best 2 teams that have strapped on those bootlets in the second flight of Portugal. Now, which team? Which team is going to be the best? Which team will grab that league trophy by one handle, just waiting for the final day when they can put the other hand on there? Which team will do it? Well, we'll find out. We're going down to pitch side. We've got one of the managers who's agreed to talk us through it. So we'll be back here to recap the match on Zealand News after this big one goes through. Let's see what happens, folks. It's going to be pulse pounding. Pulse pounding. That's hard to say. I have faith, baby. I got faith. I got faith. You win this match, you know how good we're looking? You know how good we're looking? Gioria, I got faith. Johan Madrid, you haven't been here long, but I got faith, and that means something to you. Matt Butcher doesn't care because he thinks he's better than me. It's okay because we love him and he makes plays. Here we go. Have you noticed we haven't had the audio issues in a couple weeks? No, I know we fixed it, yeah. It was definitely that one thing. No, because we tweaked something, and that one thing we tweaked, Norwegians, was the thing, apparently, that we needed to fix. Let's go, boys. I have a big one out there today. It's at home, right? SITV doing the presentation. A win, really serious separation from Tundella's on the docket here to get an automatic promotion up to Liga NOS. That's what we're playing for. The 2 best teams. Hopefully, best of both of us. Hopefully, we'll be meeting here. Hopefully, we'll be meeting here in the top league. Not long from now. Hopefully, that's the case, man. Hopefully, that's the case. Okay. It's a jam-packed house. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Jam-packed house for this one. Raucous. Oh, Zhejiang. That's a red. Ref. Intent to injure. Intent to injure again. 2 red cards. I'll settle for 1. If you don't want to adjudicate the game properly, I'll settle for 1. Okay? That's what I'll do. That was obviously 2 red cards. If you want to just give 1, that's okay. Now that clean tackle, great hustle. And again, it's great work by Zhejiang. Antosh got caught in the middle here. Oh, he was offside. Oh, sweet. I totally thought he was on. And we're going to catch him out of position. Can't put pressure on our center backs. If you're not there, you fat man. Come on! Ah! Just screaming. I don't even know what's happening. Yeah! Take it in the face! To the face! Shozhong. Noose. Shozhong. Oh! The chassis! Come on! The chassis! Zhozhong! Oh, the first of many huge goals. Noose. Zhozhong! Oh, he's hunting! He's hunting! Watch out, world. This is the Zhozhong announcement party right here. Inside the first 10 minutes, biggest match of the season, drops a goal. Zhozhong. Kyoza. I don't know about that, Kyoza. You need big-time players to make big-time plays in big-time games. Johan Madrid's an excellent thrower. Pop it in. I'd like to see some air on that. Very difficult to shoot through that crowd. Ref! What the... And my tackles are penalties? And that's not a dangerous challenge? I mean, that dude came flying in. Conceicão's knees are barely intact after... Oh, come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. Come on, Conceicão. Keep running. Noose is in. We've got him all over the place right now. We got him turning the ball over. We're striking quick. We're making the right passes. Definitely got our heads screwed on straight today. It's just how you draw it up. You get your young superstar, and right now he's the player of the match in the biggest game of the season. Zhozhong. Here we go. Here we go. Just ran out of ideas. Butcher. I was more in hope than expectation. Is João Pinto always capable of pulling out an absurd pass? Great switch there on defense. Just shocking defending by Gioria there. 17 tackling, and you look like he had one. They're really their best look of the half. Do a complacency talk. Just 2-0. Make sure we stay hungry like it's 0-0. We just stay hungry out there. Dodging the moments of individual brilliance that could hurt us, which is nice. Also nice trusting both of our center backs in these situations. Don't know about the libero moves from Gioria here, but it worked. Butcher. Any pass towards Zhozhong is a good one. That's the offense. That's the thought process here. Attaboy, Caro. Might have run by a couple of people, but he still didn't have a lot of reinforcements. He didn't have an angle to shoot. Just lock it down, get back and defend the corner, which we've done well. Done well all season. Oh, yeah, Butcher. There you go. Drop it off. Or create the through ball. Zhejiang. Zhejiang. Yes! Now they get the stupid penalty. Zhejiang, goal, wins the pin. What a run. Dances his way along the touchline, draws the foul. Wouldn't have rather had anybody else take it. He's like an 80% guy. Got a couple of changes to make. Valente for Chiozza, Rivadero for Butcher. Rivadero playing as a ball winner. Final 20 minutes, that'll help eat the space. Fresh legs in a two-man, like in a double pivot, is nice. And Valente is also a very good passer, so we're swapping out like-minded players. What a run. Just keep going. That's their attacking midfielder that ended up getting him. Rivadero is unafraid from distance, chat. He surely dives like a top-tier player. Hey, it was a penalty. Didn't end up mattering, and Eric got his goal anyways, so I don't see the problem, right? Eric Mendez finds his goal. Have you not learned? Chat! Have you not learned? Eric Mendez finds his goal. He finds his goal. It's 3-0. I wouldn't start fitting yourself for ring sizes yet, but this is going to put us in the pole position here. And most importantly, we have the head-to-head against Lejoas now, too. As long as we win this match, we have the head-to-head against Lejoas. So if we are tied, no matter the goal difference, we have the head-to-head because we won the second match after drawing the first with them. We drew at their park. We win at home. We have the head-to-head and a 3-point lead. 4 matches left. Not an easy. We've covered this. Not easy. All right, Gil Vicente and then Porto and Sporting's B teams are in there. Then Mondra's the last match of the season, which if we win the next 3 matches will be elementary. It'll be academic. I mean, like it won't matter as long as we win the next 3 matches. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Eric Mendez is ready for the top tier, chat. He's bagged 24 goals. The Oriental Dragon. The man. The man that represents the club like really no other. He bags 2 goals late. Ends up being the top goal scorer in the game anyways. In a game you would say he didn't even play particularly well in, and he missed a penalty. That's another goal. It's 5-0. That was like that Van Persie flying header, like lobbing the keeper with a header. Thiago News, he's got that wherewithal. He's got the flair. He's a playmaker. So he has the creativity to come up with something like that. Sees the keeper off his line, just flick the ball in. Right up over his head. And it is this is an unconscionable scoreline. This is the best team in the league that's not us. Pretty undoubtedly the best team in the league that's not us. Like, very little debate from me. They're the best team in the league that isn't us. We just beat them 5-0. 5-0 is obviously favorable, but we dominated that second half. I mean, this is the second half. The XG on that last goal was so low. That was like a .02. That was a crazy goal. And guess who? After all that, after all of the years, all the new signings, all the flash, all the pizzazz, player of the match with a missed penalty is Eric Mendez. Player of the match with a miss. And not only that, we just flipped the goal difference 10. The goal difference going into that match was 34-30. We flipped the goal difference 10. 10. It doesn't matter, but it's funny. We flipped the goal 10. After all that, all the new signings, you know, all the long journey, the guy who's the player of the match is Eric freaking Mendez. Because of course it is. Yes. Yes. In my wildest dreams, I wouldn't have gone, oh, we're going to beat him 5-0. We're going to go onto the field against Les Joas. We battled to a 2-2 draw last time we played them. We're going to go out on the field against them. We're going to beat them 5-0. That's the greatest result in the history of the club. That is the greatest result in the history of the club. Now, Eric Mendez in real life would get a statue outside the stadium. He has 141 appearances for the club and 140 goals. Through 3 different divisions, Eric Mendez has been inevitable and the leading goal scorer of every single season that this club has played as a professional outfit. He is the leading goal scorer he is the leading goal scorer in every season this team has ever been professional. Ever. Is there an offer you would accept for Eric? Yeah. Because while Eric Mendez has captivated the masses, is a saint of the game, he's in the Hall of Saints and stuff for the FM gods. If somebody paid an outrageous amount of money for Eric Mendez, his last contribution... His last contribution to the club would be providing us with the money to build out a team that can play in the top division. That would be his last contribution. That would be his honorable last contribution. Where's he from? He's Brazilian, yes. He's going to score a hat trick against Bayern in the UCL final. He might. Should we save? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll set up a post-match autosave for this stretch run as well. Shirk! Thank you so much for the 6 months. And the anonymous gifter, thank you so much for... My God, I just had a heart attack. Why did it say loading game? Why did you do that to me? Why did you do that to me? Why did you just say loading game? What is wrong with you? Oh my God. Almost passed out. Why? Someone tell me why? Goodness me, okay? Goodness me. That was a heart attack, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a personalized message. This one goes out to Roscoe Dodger Blades. It's a personalized message. I, Zealand Shannon, take thee, Eric Mendez, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold, this day forward, for better, for worse, for promotion, for relegation, in injury and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part, according to Joe Louis' holy ordinance. And thereto I pledge thee my faith. Honestly, long overdue, chap. Long overdue. Wouldn't rather marry any other striker. I wouldn't rather marry any other striker. I'm gonna go fill up on water. I'll be back in a sec. We got some matches to play. Now. Open the window a little bit. It's getting steamy in here with all these dubs. All this winning. Hi, Zealand. Just started playing FM the first time. Hard time offloading the high wages in Barcelona like Busquets and Alba. Or Alba. Alba is moving to Real Madrid, actually. Do you have any tips for a beginner like me? So the reason you can't move those wages is think of how many teams in the world can pay that wage, right? This is one of the issues with playing as a big team, because you have these huge contracts. Like you get stuck and saddled with these players that you literally can't give away because there are only so many teams in the world that'll pay that contract. What if none of those teams want that player? That's the problem you're running into. Sandela just drill. We are 7 points clear with 4 matches left. It's not guaranteed yet, but I feel very comfortable about us going to Liga NOS at this point. Sandela just drew, which just is a little more relief on the pressure valve. Liga NOS, we can taste it. We can taste Liga NOS. 1 year in the second division. We can taste Liga NOS. How good Shoshong's dribbling percentage near the rest of the league? Let's look. He might not be like qualified for the team stat stuff, but that's interesting. You Jay Leno's son, grandson, actually. So, player detailed. Attacking. Dribbles per 90 minutes. Kansa Xiao is actually top. But I don't think he's qualified because, you know. He would be on there because he's better than Kansa Xiao and Michelle. Maybe Kansa Xiao's having, like, you know, your stupendous season. The thing is, Kansa Xiao does very little outside of that. But he's had a good season. We know that. We know that. See, like, he's made 15 dribbles. Which is, like, he's made 15 dribbles. And he's only played in 11 matches. Which is, like, league leading dribbles per 90 minutes. Because that would be, here, we can figure this out. I want to try and get close in my brain. Yeah, he's averaging like 1.4 dribbles a match, 1.36 dribbles per match. Like per 90 minutes, I should say. So obviously, like, assuming some of those appearances that he's played in, like maybe 1 or 2 appearances off the bench, it's less than 90 minutes, which means the average would be more. He's just not qualified. But he would be leading the league, yes. Wait, what happened? Yeah, I didn't even... Did trolls show up? Trolls. Joey, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Thank you for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money to do it. You didn't do any more Reddit videos? Oh, God, yes. I knew I was forgetting something. Hold on. I gotta go into my video ideas folder. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, it was correct mundo. I knew I was trading something. I knew it. Wait, did I close the dock? I didn't. I left it open. The next time I would have tabbed out. I think it's broke OBS. Thank goodness. Okay, we're good. Everybody chill. Roasty my toasty. They give it 100 bits, you know? Whoa, Mom with the chat. Mombot with the chat. Chill or we're going to ban the lot of you. Some dudes are being homophobic. Why? It's the 21st century. I feel like you know what you're supposed to say, and if you know, kind of got to get on the train, dude. History's moving a little faster than you at the moment. Woodsy, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Fortunately, neither of these injuries should affect us long term, but it is unfortunate for Diogo Paulo, who's continuing to try and develop. All my homies hate homophobia. Yeah. Just like, man. Edgelords all over the place. They're always the same. Lyndon Rainey, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Mojo18 with the what? Thank you, Lyndon, for throwing down a gifted sub, making somebody's day and getting into the elite online gaming community that they knew they could be a part of. You know, that's what it's all about right there. Antosh, 12 shutouts. The existing mark is also 12. 1 clean sheet in the last couple matches, and Antosh takes the shutout crown for Oriental Dragon history, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. All my boyfriends hate homophobia. I like this joke. I like that. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. Checks out. Look at it. Checks out. Singelo, what's up, man? Are we actually at top of the league right now? Don't scratch your eyes. You're really seeing the most extraordinary finish here. Yeah, we are. That'd be a correct statement to say we are top of the league going into the final 4 matches this season after a 5-0 win against Lejos out of the rafters. We just dropped right out of the rafters on top of their head. Couldn't even tell you how it happened. Straight out of the rafters, right on top of their head. This has been a storming April. We would love to end it with a rather emphatic performance today against Gil Vicente, who are 4th in the league. They were long the dominant force in the league, but they're in an unbelievable run of poor form that they ended last match with a 4-1 win over Sporting's B team. So we know that good team that Gil Vicente is still locked in there somewhere. We don't know why they're gone. Yeah, if we win this game, there'll be 3 matches left and we'll be 7 points clear of Tondela, assuming Tondela doesn't drop points. Lejoas is not playing right now, so we do have the opportunity to go 6 points clear with the tiebreaker of Lejoas, so they'll have the match in hand. But that's a lot of pressure on them. They know they have to basically win all 4 matches if they want to win the league, because they need me to drop points in 2 of my last 4 matches here. Now, granted, we've covered this extensively. Today, we knew what we were getting into. A lot of the matches we're playing today are tough. Every team on our list to play in the last 7 matches is in the top 10 in the league. We've won the first 3, right? Against Benfica's B team, against Vazela, and then against Lejoas. Zhejiang, still somehow not 100%, but that's okay. That's okay. Sporting's B team's about to get relegated. Sporting's B team isn't actually on paper is not actually a hard game. They're in relegation right now. Well, don't you feel bad for stealing my promotion spot 2 years ago, Sporting B? It looks like you guys didn't deserve it. I'm just saying. I'm not insinuating anything, but I am. But I'm covering it by saying, I'm just saying. Think you're picking up what I'm putting down? I think you are. Samuel Lino. We will not close you down. Might seem a little crazy, but he scores a lot of goals because he's incredible at running with the ball. He's not actually a great passer or a great finisher, and so we are going to attempt to stay in front of him and take away his best ability. This dude's going to Chapecoense after the season. Does that mean this team's fallen apart? Never going to be great again? Definitely not worth that. Kanya Fujimoto is an excellent passer, and so we're going to have to close down Mr. Kanya Fujimoto. Has made the Japanese national team since the last time we played them, so that's cool. Love to see that. He's got 17 to 20 vision. He's the deep-lying playmaker that drives everybody insane, so... We did lose to them the last time we played them. We lost 2-1. And now we're on the road. That match was at home. So this is a revenge tour. We stay focused. Do you still save saves? Absolutely. Every couple weeks, Mafioso. Was the highest you've been the Hall of Fame page? I have no idea. I've never really paid attention to it before. That might be a dumb answer, but it's serious. Zoom my brother and sister, then eat. Happy birthday again, Bruce. Good luck to OD. I know you'll smash because you got Noose and King Eric. Yeah, they've been killing. Here I had a discussion with SI about improvements to the match engine graphics. I love FM, but it wished it looked like a better game. Yeah, I have. But there's a lot of reasons. One, it's a computer game compared to, you ever tried to run FIFA and the graphics in FIFA on a laptop, right? No way. There is no way that was the TTS for that message. What? What? I just feel bad for United Pedals. Like, TTS just shut you down hard. Exactly. So it's a computer game. So you have to have it optimized to a certain point because a lot of people play it on their phone, right? You have to be able to run this on your phone. You have to be able to run it on terrible laptops, right? And they have graphics options. So this is the best the game can look when you're watching it here because this is the highest graphic option. This is a good opening move for us there. Ooh, no. Don't like that. Don't like the fact he was able to get the shot off. Don't like the fact that we're behind. Don't like anything I just saw. So let's see what happened here. We have Lirio. The ball goes to Berte. We close him down because he's the striker. Salvador comes around the outside. And scores. Fine. I mean, it was the tight mark. It wasn't a close down. It's really burned in that one particular situation. It's all right. Our song is here to save us. No Japanese league. Same reason the Brazilian league is super weirded out. The rights. The rights are very complicated. Shoshong! Let's go, show! Let's go, show. Eric Mendez. The show's looking dynamic today. Come on, boys. You hear that in the stadium? Conceição, casualty of war. Michelle, you're up. Let's go. Yeah, you do. You hear that in the stadium. All right, we're getting crazy, chat. This is my best thinking look. We're getting crazy. Michelle can play in the middle. Pinto goes to the outside. We're just getting too overwhelmed in the middle of the park. And long term, although their goals haven't come from that, they will. And it'll be a problem. Dude. We've also had the look. Shou Zhang had the goal, dude. He had the goal. Not even Freelancer could stop it. I mean, it was a free kick from that Japanese guy who's lethal on that type of position. Too slow. We're too slow getting to Fujimoto, dude. He's got like 18 vision. Oh, show. Go, show. Go, show. Wow, this could be a huge highlight. This could be a massive highlight. Zhou Zhang looking dangerous. Let's keep them facing that way. Damn their composure. Great recovery by Noose. Help us not get out of position and keep pressure on them. Oh, let's go. Mendez. Oh.
Chessie will be the difference.
I think unlucky is fair. We've got the higher XG. We're down 2-0. Play that half again. I think we got a chance. Especially after the changes we've made. We've looked really confident and good. Harrison Wolfel says Chessie will be the difference. Thank you for the 4 months as part of the Hammers, man. He's looking like he's just looking like he might be, isn't he? He's just looking like he might be. He's getting tired though, which we hate to see. So we've already lost
Just wanted to
Constitution.
let you know that I'm 100% in support of your Twitter crusade against American soccer slander.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Means a lot, man. Thank you for the 6 months. You took time out of your silver bacon celebration to thank me for some crusade I'm on Twitter. It's all good. Enjoy that silver bacon. Finale, you deserve it. Come on, boys. Let a lot of time pass in this half with just out a lot happening, except for that one obvious chance that they keep getting stuff because their right wing is so much bigger than Pinto. He can just knock the ball down. That's just Pinto getting caught forward. If we can't slow him down enough in the counter, Pinto's not going to be able to recover his position there, and it's just hopeless for him to try and defend that. But we need the pressure on the wing. Come on, Noose. There you go. Joe. That's just lazy, man. That's lazy. Like the distribution going through Pinto. He might be able to pick out like Mendez with one of those opposite field balls. Look at him go. He's tired. He's been given a whole flank. He's still going. Flick that on. There's no way you're scoring that. I always say that, and Eric finds a way to score it anyways, but there's just no way you're scoring that. Attaboy. I'm on, Noose. Gotta dig deep for this one. We've shut down Lino. That's the guy that scored 4 goals in their last match. Lirio has been the problem. God. We're getting destroyed in the air. Everything they get comes from those aerials. Caro and Giori aren't even that bad. Either having a bad day or these dudes are just hossing right now. That's good. Oh, Zhang. Find a way, Zhang. Non-stop highlights, though. I mean, this is exactly what we needed, chat. Just haven't found the goals out of it. Oh my god, we won the header. And headed it to the left where we don't have a left wing because of the change we made to our formation. Cool. That looked like 8 finishing to you guys. Smashing goal, my man. I can see why you scored 4 in the other match. This is a savage scoreline. Hey, and then get the ball up quickly! Up! I cannot put it in a higher tempo. Thank you! Man, I really collected XG in this last, I mean, the last, like, 5 or 6 minutes. Just an embarrassing result. Not good enough. We got bossed. The back half of our team just got bossed. Front half of our team couldn't finish its dinner, right? 1.6 XG, no goals. Come on. Come on. We're better than that. We're the best offense in the league. What are we doing there? Why are we doing that? What is that? He's out for the rest of the year. So we've got 2 wings that we like now. Question answered. Michelle out there. So who is our wing sub other than, of course, Pedro freaking Prazeres, you know? Ah, man, not good. Terrible. And they really beat us the same way they did last time. That kind of overwhelming, narrow move. It's my fault for thinking that we would be able to do a different job defensively than we did last time that we tried to handle all of that business. Overwhelming the middle of the park, knocking the ball down, 4 guys up there running around all the time. You lose one of them, they score a goal. Frickin' Fujimoto with his 18 vision and apparently wonderful free kick taking. They beat us both times. Might be in a terrible run of form, but that's the same team. They didn't lose any of the key players. Three games left, yeah. At home against Porto B, and then Sporting B, and then Mafra. Lejoas just drew, so Get him in the national team, chat. Like, I'm so sad after our performance, I can't even celebrate the fact that Lejoas essentially just gave us a pass for like getting blasted in that game. Eric Mendes is now a Portuguese citizen. I'd highly recommend the Portuguese national team look at calling up a guy who's dropped nearly 30 goals in 3 straight seasons in the lower leagues. I think they would be foolish not to. Dude's already on my short list. Can I just like actually, do I have a squad setting to instantly fire somebody that recommends somebody who's already on my short list for anything? Is that okay? Does that pass the Geneva Convention? Because I hope it does. All right. Always playing every game at the same time. You, Holtz 89. Sending you to a different country now. You've done your job in Colombia. You've found everybody that there was to be found there. There was to be found there. You are now going to Argentina. You're going to work until you're finished identifying hot prospect players for the team. Got it? Actually, no. That is all you are looking for, and you are looking for them under the age of is at most 23. Got it. Go, Pulse! Be gone with you! Do your worst, Pulse. Hey there, sexy. What's up, Dean Smith-Wesson? How you doing? Where does it say financial crisis? I wouldn't really worry about whatever it's saying because looking good. Yes, you're going to have days like that. You're going to have a team that you just don't match up well against. And that team, the eminently physical Gil Vicente, is the team that we just don't match up well against ever. We're going to lose both matches to them, and we've got 3 matches left. We got to make sure we get turned around. We get focused on Porto B, because if we win our last 3 matches, we're the champions of the Portuguese second division. We know that for a fact. So, on we go, chat. New to the stream in Oriental Dragons, what tier do you start in and where are you now? So we started in the 3rd tier. The 3rd tier becomes the 4th tier after 1 season. So we got promoted from the 3rd tier to the 3rd tier. We then spent 2 seasons in the new and improved 3rd tier, which was like a new national division. Come on, Vazela. Tondela does not have an easy game. Vazela's a solid team. If Tondela drops points, we are virtually guaranteed. Tondela wins, things stay frisky. Candela's sitting there looking at this huge opportunity. Yeah, 3rd tier to 3rd tier. Huge. So then the 2nd season, we finished 4th in the 3rd tier the first time. It was like a 4-horse race. In Sporting and Porto's B teams ended up pulling away from us and winning those 2 promotion spots. There's only 2 spots out of 24 teams out of that 3rd tier to the 2nd tier. And so we eventually got to the 2nd tier. We knew we were going to be pretty good. And we are now 2 points clear at the top of the league with 3 matches. Yes, dude. Oh, yes. 6 points clear, 3 matches left in terms of automatic promotion. Tondela dropped the points. 1-1 with Vazela. Oh, yeah, baby. Hey, my starting central defender is now a decent second division player after a recent improvement in his rating. Okay, whatever you say, boss. I was like, man, they're not fit yet. They had 9 days. Yeah, they'll be fit. They will be fit. Okay. Woo, mama. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zealand News. I'll be your host, Zealand. Today on Zealand News, we're discussing the fact that Nick the Bull is a sexy beast who just dropped a tier 3 sub for 6 months. That is half a year, and Silver Bacon in the chat for Nick the Bull at a tier 3. And then Mombot is also a beast. 10 gifted subs. What's that newfangled millennial noise? Unbelievable. Can't believe you played that on my news program, but Total Mug, Selaween, Tim Zoski, Fizzymed, Kurdolf, Thomas DeFrank Engine, Stornasa, Dankdla, McCulloch, and Safrial. Welcome to the Hammers. Thank you to the Mombot for the 10 gifted subs. The main segment on our news broadcast today is picking the Champions League results here. Porto and Juventus, Dortmund, Sevilla. Juventus and Dortmund are going to win because stocks. Now, Porto's probably going to lose by 2 goals. Ronaldo with the brace, 2-0. Paulo Dybala does this probably once. And maybe a 3-1 Porto cheeses a goal or something. If you're a Porto fan in the chat, I apologize for my unbiased opinion. Now, Dortmund struggling in the league, which means, of course, they'll light the Champions League on fire. Sevilla's going to play a composed game. It's a 1-0 Erling Haaland with the goal. Those are my Champions League predictions today. Thank you so much. Dybala's injured? I watch a lot of Serie A, a lot of the Italian league. A ton, really. I watch a ton of the Italian league. Is he like, he's not hurt so bad. I would have heard that. What muscle did he hurt? The player of the month in the league, 4 goals, 2 assists, and 4 appearances. The ageless, indomitable Eric Mendes is the Portuguese second division player of the month. Dedicates the award to me because we love each other. The goal of the month is Rodrigo Conceição. I know what goal this is because I think it's the only one he scored this month, but boy, do I want to watch it again. Saucy little hit right there. Oh. Beautiful goal. Worth the award. We've won head coach of the month yet again, despite losing 3-0 in the final match of the month. Cat and Bacorals, our general manager, is pleased. Really, you're pleased with... Who said you were my boss, Cat and Bacorals? Why are you pleased with what I'm doing? I'm supposed to be pleased with what you're doing. Call a press conference. I'm pleased with the way Cat and Bacorals is handling the transfer market. I really am. I think it's really helped me as the leader of this team. Got to assert your dominance. Cat and Bacorals is getting uppity. Can we secure promotion next match? Let's look. Tondela. Oh, CD Tondela. Yeah, so we beat him both times, so we have the head-to-head. With a win in this match against Porto's B team, we can secure our promotion to Liga NOS. as Oriental Dragon. Alpha Zealand, he's coming out here to assert dominance. I love when the OZ, I love when the administration, but I have to thank you for your great leadership of the team. I hope we'll take the first division together. Cap McCorls, okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. How'd you find this team? We were just kind of saunter. Oh, can you see what they're suggesting? Turn Eric Mendez into a fringe player. Are you insane? Oh, that's unfortunate. Sheikh Traore just picked up a hip injury that is going to in Damian, who'd been developing. Guys, chill. Big stretch this season here. Let's try not to do all this. Sheikh Traore is going to miss the biggest offseason in the history of the club, as long as we can take care of business here. A win in any of the last 3 matches will be enough. Drawing all 3 matches would also be enough to guarantee that we are being promoted to Liga NOS. Now, are we bringing silverware with us as the winner of the division? Well, we'd love to do that, wouldn't we? But Lejoas, alas, is 2 points behind us, deservedly so.
Go get that promotion, champ.
You know we will, Brashinga. Eyes up, mind clear. The guy should just get a massage. Yeah, that takes care of that hip problem. We have a team masseuse. Can we add that to the game? Can I hire them and then get a deluxe massage like Red Dead Redemption? Is that okay? I'm just asking. But the results again, we beat Tundela both times, Hideous. 1-0 and 3-2, so. But thank you, Brashinga. Congrats on cooking your bacon. You hit that 3-month mark, you get the TTS, your bacon crisps up in the chat. It's good stuff. Oh, Tundela, literally Tundela and Lejoas are playing today. If Lejoas beats Tundela, we're promoted. But we also kind of don't want that because we want to win the league. And so if Lejoas draws, like if they draw, a draw, solid. A draw would be nice. It's 2 days before I play. Weird. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are all match days for some reason. Oh, lot to see here. Lot to see whenever this result pops up. Zachy T with the Twitch Prime. Welcome to an elite online gaming community. Thank you for spending Jeff Bezos money to get in to the hammers. Enjoy the bacon, the emotes, and make sure you get to the subscribers section of the Discord as quickly as humanly possible. Lejoas are all of a sudden on that hot seat to go down to the 3rd position. Of course, what this does means we have to win this match. We can still clinch promotion with the dub. So we'd be 6 points clear, 2 matches left, and we have the tiebreaker. So we would clinch the promotion. The battle for the league title would still be tight. Lejoas would have to win its last 2 matches, which looks unlikely given they just got stomped 3-0. We can like almost clinch the league title by picking up a dub against. We are playing 2 teams that we loathe so much. The 2 teams that sprinted by us late in our second. Wow, the board just. Shin Shing just laid down $775,000 to help with running the club. He sees it. He sees the future. He knows where we're headed. I've regrettably worked for Bezos. Well, wait, you're sticking him back a little bit. You're doing what you can, Zachy. Don't be sad about it. You're doing what you can. I love our owner. I seriously do. Our owner is great. Zhen Xing, we have the Chinese requirement. It's logical. It makes sense. You only need a couple of players in and around the first team. He's got plenty of money, right? He throw like we haven't had huge budgets or anything, but he that's his 3rd cash injection that he's thrown into the team this year, like into the balance sheet, just to keep us from being like super red. How does reputation for a staff member count? The higher the reputation, the better they are considered to be. So players respect them more. And your staff is considered of a higher caliber. Makes sense. Okay, Edmundo. You, my friend, get thrown onto that. So, after all that drama, the next time we're taking the field, we're still in a fantastic position because Lajoas got 1 point from 2 matches, and Tondela is making that charge to try and get themselves the automatic promotion, and it's all going to come down to the last couple matches. No, look, we were the lowest reputation team in the second division going into this year. We're definitely going to be the lowest reputation team in the top division, but we are still going to have a huge explosion upward. Come on, baby. We won ourselves the third division. We've got the hardware of the Portuguese third division. We're the second ever team to get the hardware from that newly incorporated national third division. We can grab the second division hardware and sprint our way right into the top league. The Elite 18 club company of Liga NOS. All we have to do is beat the team that knocked us out of promotion 2 years ago in the third division, which would be Porto's B team. Hello, it's us again. How you doing? Julian didn't get cleared. Sucks. Stimulus? You there? Or Valente, maybe. If we have to, I suppose. I actually like the idea of putting Galvan up there and then Lianga. That looks better. So who else was it? It's Sheikh Traore who's missing, which means Santiago Zabrigan, even though he's nearing retirement, is going to be out there. And Julian Ramirez is going to have to rest for this match. Also close to being cleared, returning from that muscle injury. And we are, of course, missing Rodrigo Conceição, who, despite scoring the goal of the month last month, is hurt for the rest of the season. Awesome, but we still have Zhu Zhang, which kind of makes all the difference in the world. Since this is a huge match, let's take a look at our reports. 4-3-3. Carvalho's the guy to keep an eye on. They're coming up the right side, which is good. We can receive that a little better than on the other side. Not going to tell him to go farther forward. Butcher is going to be a deep lying playmaker on defend, so he holds this position. He's more ready for the counter attack. We can't go for everything here. We definitely got to be a little more ready, so we'll drop the line one. Okay. Opposition instructions. Augustine Hausch. This dude does not work hard. Bravery, aggression are super low. Yeah, let's go, dude. Let's go. You want it? We're gonna drill. We're gonna drill you. I'm gonna not close you down because when you roam through the middle, you're hoping people come towards you, so you have easier plays to make. He's not a good passer, not a good finisher, and crossing not as important because he's cutting inside. So we'll back off him. Go in super hard on this one dude who has no commitment to the game, no stamina. He doesn't play hard. You know who? We play hard, chat. We play hard. JKS, welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you for the reminder. Expect to see a much better performance today. I mean, I really do. That was a terrible match. Last time we went out, you just kind of forget about it. Zhou Zhang was the only guy I had a favorable takeaway from in that match. We've got League Player of the Month, Eric Mendez, with 4 goals, 2 assists in 4 matches. We've got Zhou Zhang, who has emerged, playing with more confidence. A win guarantees a spot in Liga NOS and puts us within a match of clinching the league title. Come on, baby. Come on. Here we go. Flick it in. No penalty? Looked like he might have been pushed. He kind of looked, oh. Did everything right. It's a great ball for Madrid. Good little flick header. Noose caught it pretty well. It's up step. Up the freaking Dragons, man. Had that covered. It's a tough header. Daniel Antosh is there. Still chasing that shutout record. He needs a clean sheet in these last 3 matches. Come on, you and your 15 throwing. That's a dime. This Valencia guy is... It's a playmaker. Noose! Yes! Oh, we'll take it. Your center back makes a stupid play. Thiago Noose is there. Obviously, we'll take it. Noosey. He's had a huge season. Huge second half of the year for Noosey since we gave him the dreads. Huge. O-D-F-C. Oh, doesn't it look like we're going up, Jeff? What do you say? Does it look like it looks like we're going up? Doesn't it? Does it look like that to you, Jeff? I mean, it looks like, to me, it looks like we're going up. Santiago Gioria's got 8 goals this year. It's been a good guy to focus our set pieces on, for sure. Oh. No. No. We're there. Cool. 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 Oh, there we go. Pop it back. Well, that would have been a bad time for that. We'll take this into the dressing room with a 2-0. Make sure that we stay focused because we're definitely slipping a little bit. We can feel it. We can feel it. Jake Peralta, is that you? I'm moonlighting. Chat, give me an O! Says Schnell. I'm down. Schnell, you lead this in the chat. We got the fans in the stand. Schnell, this is all you. You got it. Yo, Gare, thank you so much for the 6 months.
KZ. Hope all is well. Up the dragons.
It's like the wave going around the stadium. Keep it going. Eric Mendez with our new favorite chant. O D F C. Schnell has started a movement. What a chant. It's inspired an Eric Mendez goal because there had to be an Eric Mendez goal in a promotion clinching match. What a chant. Single-handedly inspiring a goal from Eric Mendez just for the people, because Eric Mendez is a man of the people. He's a man of the people, chat. A man of the people. Camayo cuts in, beats defender. House just threw both center backs. I mean, there's playing the way that we play positionally, not a lot more that we can do there. Butcher is with him where he needs to be and just couldn't make the play. Center backs couldn't make the play. We wanted to leave him. He's not a brilliant passer, and he made a good pass. Shojong. That was a stupid pass, Butcher. Breathe, take a second and find some. Like that, even that is a smarter pass. Gives a chance for some different passing angles. At least you hustle and play smart.
Three months, let's go.
Oh, we were just spelling like, dude just hit a Rabona. I thought we were just spelling ODFC, but we're going in. It's like a 20-minute chant around the stadium. Arr! That was a really good shot, chat. That was a really good shot. That shot was so good. What a time. What a time for him to just do that. What a lovely, just a wholesome, lovely experience for him to just hit that shot right now. We really don't want him to hit it. What a great experience. Having a great time. We are having a great time. That is so good. I'd be like jumping on the bed if this was my guy. That is a pinpoint shot. There is no room to fit that in, and he fit it in. We're there. We got like 8 dudes there. We're chilling. And it's our ball. Eric Mendez. Player of the month, Eric Mendez. Now he relieved the pressure. Ow. A lot of blocking going on. Ayub Lianga, you don't get to play much anymore, and that was a bit stupid. We'll take the throw, honestly. Pretty annoying spot for them to throw the ball in. Like, for them. Wedged into the corner. Maybe that was part of his big brain strategy there. Oh man, that would have buried it. It would have been done. The other guy who's been a starter since the beginning, Eric Mendez and João Pinto. He's the other guy that's been a starter since the beginning. He would have iced it. I don't even know how that doesn't go in. Laws of physics. It hit the corner of the post and came out. There we go. We got so many guys in the way now. Michelle. Just keep running. Has to make him commit. Eric Mendez. Back to Michelle. Love it. Man, we're playing well, dude. We've returned to our natural state of balling out. Just haven't found that goal. Zhejiang is wheezing our matches in 5 days, so we will make that change, and then João Pinto can step up and play on this side, and we will bring in Santiago Zerbriggen, which doesn't sound like an excellent idea, but it is like kind of an excellent idea because he's smart and a good defender. He's just really unathletic, but he can be there for 3 minutes and just be smart and just get in the way. We're going up! It's done! It's over! No more nerves or anything on the promotion side. We are going up. Bananas out. Get the bananas out. Cooked them like... We cooked them like a banana, dude. Like a banana. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Rasmus, thank you for the 4 months. Maker, oh, thank you so much for the 3. Congrats to the Twitch Primes. It's spending Jeff Bezos money. Garun, thank you for the 6 months. Congrats on the silver bacon, and my goodness. Fifth Mellow. With the 5 gifted subs from Fifth Mellow, we are at exactly 2,000 hammers, chat. Exactly 2,000 hammers on the face of the earth. With the 5 gifteds from Fifth Mellow, to Fifth Mellow, and we have officially been promoted. You just got beat by a dude in a banana suit. What up? How you doing? That's what I thought. Oh, we're promoted. Made it nervous at the end, but we are promoted. 2,000 hammers, baby. We take that. That's more than double our current. That's more than double our current wage budget. I don't care. Transfer budget, you can move it around back and forth. That's more than double our current wage budget. Easy claps, chat. Huge offseason coming, no matter whether we win the league or not. Whether we win, board praise, unbelievable. Do you hear that? Unbelievable. They said unbelievable, chat. Did you hear that? What'd they say? Unbelievable. Dude. Did you hear that? He say unbelievable, chat? He said unbelievable. He said unbelievable. Right? Oriental Dragon Board decided gaining promotion is quite unbelievable given the skepticism surrounding the club's chances of promotion. They stated Zealand Shed has done a remarkable job at the Juncole de Sportes and hope he will continue to be a success for the club for years to come.
Imagine someone walking in on a grown man in a banana costume and sunglasses dancing in front of a crowd of internet strangers to some copyright-free music. Congrats on the promotion.
Who are you? I want to thank you by name. Because imagine walking in on that. That's what I do. That's what I dream about. Look, Ma. Thank you for the $6.90. That's what I dream about. You know? That's what we dream about.
Awesome.
Nice. Nice. Oh, man. Easy. Gil Vicente had their day, but we had our year. The deal for Bamba, they got $20,000 to Africa Sport. True. How's he been developing? Still just the lack of pace is really what's going to hurt him. He's got the tools, the work rate, the tackling, the passing, the touch. Danger from distance, good decision maker. That lack of pace is going to hold him back. If he was 13-14 instead of 13-9, be amazing. I'm really excited to see who goes, Tundela or Lechois. And technically, Gil Vicente is still alive. They need Tundela to lose both of their last two matches, but technically they're still in it. So this has all gotten very spicy, and hopefully we have absolutely nothing to do with it. Transfer budget will change when the promotion money ticks in. Oh, I'm sure it will. Automatrix! Yo. Automatrix just gifted a tier 3 to JS3122. That was a tier 3. Otto just gifted the highest level of sub that you can have. Just gifted it to JS. I swear I never see anything like this ever again. So JS, not only are you in the hammers, you're in the top tier of the hammers. You are multiple golden emotes in the hammers. Kindness to the heart, JS. Clearly you're here enough for you to be selected out of the community pot for the next gifted sub, which happened to be a fat tier 3. Count your lucky stars. Use the emotes. So the way the community gift works is it's like I think the more channel points you have, the more likely you are to get gifted the sub. Like money out of a lottery. There's definitely some weighting to it. But you had enough in the pot. You deserved it. You get a gifted sub, you deserve it. White Gates, thank you so much for the 4 months. The Prime, by the way. Awesome. Oh, man. We're already up. 2 matches to go, and we're safe. What a feeling. Considering we were not in the top 2 for the majority of the season. We were not in the top 2 for the majority of the season. This is a pretty outrageous change of events for us. The best thing about streaming FM is that you have, what'd you say? The best thing about streaming FM is you have an audience to share moments like this with. That's not true, actually. I think the best thing about streaming FM is that, how many people are here? No, I don't know. What the? Just hit the mute button instead of the. There are 1,100 people here? Hey, what's up? The best thing about streaming FM is that it's not just like my experience. It's 1,100. Like, there are people that will message me that they go back when they're having a bad day. They go back and watch Bate win the Champions League again. Following Pokemon? Yeah, and you're not. Poser. I try and, you know, I study a lot of like the biggest creators for sure. You see who I'm subbed to? Because then you know who I really simp for. I'm not subbed to Pokemon. I simp for Zealand. No, I'm not into the team meetings before the matches like this. Everybody deals with it in their own way. Hey, well, Ayal, her actual name when you pronounce it accurately in French, and when you hear her say it, okay. I've been around this conversation before, and this is only because Ayal sasses me for saying things wrong all the time, and I know I'm right on this. Her name is Iman. Like one of those creator corner podcast things, this was explained. Her name is Iman, which means the name is Poke Iman. Zealand, I know. You triggered me though, Ayal. Well, honestly, because Ayal's usually right, and this time, I'm right. Me and my stress banana, we're right. So I'm gonna stand, she's from like North Africa somewhere. One of the old French areas in North Africa where you would have a name like Iman. I don't remember. Would make a great superhero, My Hero Academia. Morocco, allegedly. I trust chat. She's from Morocco. Now, the point is, streaming Football Manager, you create, like, it's everybody's. Everybody has the experience. Like, I get messages from people that will go back and watch the bot. Like, they're having a bad day. They go back and watch the Bate Champions League win because that's, like, part of their experience. Are we sure it's not Pokemon? No. Sam! By the way, thank you for the gifted sub, Sam. Throwing down a gift. A gifty. And Top Notch Productions with the tier 1. Welcome to the Hammers. Dude, didn't you sub earlier or did you gift one earlier? I thought you subbed, like, either today or on Monday. He trusts us now, boys. Oh, we're going to watch the Bate win. It's on the YouTube channel. You can watch the entire, like, in its entirety, the Champions League final when we won it. After our 9-year journey with a Belarusian team to get to that point. It was quite something. And Valente, all these guys need a little bit of a run out. It's the day after, which is awesome. Okay. Away to Sporting, who are playing to get themselves out of relegation. Right now they are in relegation. We can clinch the league. We can clinch the league title while relegating a team that got promoted ahead of us 2 years ago. The poetic justice of the way this season has been set up, the way our schedule is wrapping up here is amazing. We can't actually clinch the relegation unless Vitória de Setúbal win, but Sporting and Porto, who we just beat to clinch promotion, were the two teams that kept us from getting promoted. Those freaking top tier B teams that kept us from getting promoted. We had to spend a whole other year in the 3rd division. Now it's time for payback. Absolutely no mercy in this game. None. If I smell mercy on you, I will remove you from the game. Ah, never mind. Okay. Ayamide. He's not particularly fast, dude. I feel like we can mark him. This is a maddening formation. Well, that's how we're gonna set up. Y'all have fun with that, because we just shut down your entire offense, you fools! Okay. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's go win ourselves a trophy today. Let's go win ourselves a trophy today. This is not a formation I'd recommend regularly, but they're going with a weird formation. We go with a weird formation to counter it. They literally can't create any offense against us. Their front three is going to be completely bottled up. Their width is isolated 1v2 right now against my fullbacks and wings. So we're going to be able to create chances from out there all day long. A win will secure the title. I expect nothing less. Let's go get our trophy. Let's send Sporting's B team down. Let's send them back to the 3rd division where they kept us for another. I'll see how they like it. See how they like it. Didn't notice a donut. Well, so we have the TTS at $5, which bites me sometimes. Jeremy, big boy. Unbelievable, Jeff. I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. Thank you for the $4.19, Jeremy. And Ruron, thank you for the 3 months. Congrats on cooking your bacon. Let's win the league in a banana suit, holding a stressed banana. Couldn't think of a better way to do it, to be honest. Oh, it simply did not just happen. Oh, it did not just happen like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Whoa. Wow. Eric Mendez. He's done it again. He's scored a brilliant goal. It is a cheeky ball. Caro. Just having a smack, putting the ball in the air, and Mendez, that's his first touch. His first touch, he just deadens it over the keeper. The all-time Mr. Oriental Dragon. Inside 2 minutes against the team that we have loads of beef with, as we've covered. I wouldn't have had it any other way. One of the sauciest goals of the year for Eric Mendez as well. Michelle Lima. Nice moves. Nice moves. Ice cold. Rated M for... Oh, nice save, Antosh. M for monumentally disgusting. He's outrageous. He's absolutely outrageous. I have no idea how he does it. That level of production for the amount of time that he has produced it. The consistency of his goal scoring. And just ability to put the ball in the back of the net in a variety of ways. Some with great creativity, some just scrapping goals. Influential in the air, you know.
Banana goes nuts.
DeShapel, thank you for the 11 months, man. Let's get another one. It's been a pretty tepid match after the goal. Pinto. Michelle, Chiozza, Michelle. Michelle Lima's looking good today. In and around, eyes towards goal. Was I right or was I right? They've created nothing against this tactic. Come on, Joe. You've been unusually quiet today. Nice, Michelle. Like, we're still in position to handle it even after the turnover, which is great about a defensive midfielder, but... All right, if only we had 3 guys in the way. Oh, wait, we do. Easy. Safe hands, big boy. Safe hands. Scoop it up. No particular rush. Eyes downfield, looking for a break opportunity. We're feeling good. Got to guard against complacency, though. Seem demotivated. No, I'm not happy with your performance. Now you're motivated. I like that attitude, Thiago. You want the motivation. He wants me to kick him in the can, you know? He's like, boss, I'm not playing well. What do you mean? Don't get complacent. I love that. I love it. He's juiced. Oh, Eric. Took him a little too long to get control of the ball. Nice. Madrid. Johan Madrid. Oh, the action on that ball. The swing. The location. Lovely stuff. Oh, if that went in, that would have been hilariously frustrating, chat.
I can taste victory.
Can you taste it? Can you taste it now? Have some toast. Because that is victory, chat. That's a 2-0 lead in the 54th minute. Does it taste like victory? Did you see that ball going in? It's Eric Mendez with a brace. 3 more goals this season, and he's got another 30-goal season. Do you think he can do it? It's a bit of a long shot, but it's also Eric Mendez. It's the Eric Mendez, scorer of unlimited goals, it would seem, in his career in an Oriental Dragon shirt. I feel bad for Antosh because he did his job there and he didn't get a lot of help. I feel bad for him, and he's still going for the club shutout record to break Shaw Manuel's record for shutouts. He's been on it forever, and we haven't gotten a clean sheet in forever. It's just disappointing all around from the defense. It's all right, though, because we have Eric Mendez, and they don't. Did he go for him? Got that overlap. I'd love a ball to the overlap, or whatever that was. My goodness, that was weird from Matt Butcher. It worked. Just not a lot of room to fit that ball in. Oh, Joe. That would have been fun to watch. He did make the play. Butcher? Holy heavens, what a hit that was.
Happy 6 months, Banana Joe.
Thank you, man. We're bringing Julian Ramirez, he's taking a backup role with Thiago Noose dominating as a starting player, but Noose isn't having a good game, so Julian's back in. Had a 30-goal season last year to get promoted. So Butcher's on his hip, but, you know, we just didn't... You had 2 guys trying to defend 1 guy, and they just couldn't do it. So you've let them come all the way back. It's not tactical. Neither of these goals are tactical. Unless I want to have 3 guys back in a corner and 2 is safe. Like, what is Kiosa defending? He's not obstructing the passing lane. He's not doing anything. One thing for Johan Madrid, who is an exceptionally talented player for the level that we're at, to get turned like that. It's just like an incredibly frustrating goal. And it's the one issue that I have with the Football Manager 21 match engine. It's those, the utter stupidity on those breaks. And it's like every time all you have is Benjamin Mendy back there. Like you don't get anybody else but like all of a sudden a fast break, it's like boom, 11 Benjamin Mendys are on your team. Like, no, I don't want that. Right? Nobody does. Come on, Joe. Eric, you know, you're very good. I don't know about that one. Funny thing is, draw I think a draw wins us the league, honestly. It's not how you want to win the league, but a draw does win us the league. A little wide for Eric. Couple of really good chances to cross that ball. Really good chances. Julian, I'm disappointed in that, man. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Oh my, Eric didn't get to the ball first. That like never happens. What a ball. Somebody. That is just so not what I did. Do not normally do this when you are like in a level match trying to get a win, but I can do this in this match because of the way that they're set up. They do not get up the wing particularly aggressively, which means honestly I probably could have been doing this from the beginning of the match. Because they're playing with wingbacks on their side. That's their wing pressure. It's gonna go wide here. It's got to hit Pinto or Madrid. Or if Zhu's open, that works too. Zhuzhong. Yes, he's got Johan Madrid. Madrid. Ramirez. Why'd he pass that, man? We're still on him. We look really likely here. I like the fact that Eric Mendez was like right on that. I thought if there's anyone that's got a chance to just tippy tap that ball over the keeper. Man, how many goals does Mendez score by doing just that? Attaboy Pinto. Attaboy Pinto. What a freaking recovery. By the unsung hero, the other spectacular player who's been at the club since the beginning, Shaw Pinto. He's there. Good fill by Johan Madrid. We're there. And good save. Okay. Let's get this moving. Out quickly. I like it. And we're in. Julian Ramirez. One touch and shoot. Last two changes I'm comfortable making to chase picking up all 3 points in this game. That's harsh. Well, chat, We have won the league. It's official. We've won the league. It's over. We have the tiebreaker. They can't come back and get us. I'm frustrated we couldn't hold them off there. We did not help our cause in making them go down. No, it's going to come down to the final day. But we have won the league, chap. Fire the cannons. We've won the league. We didn't do it the way that we hoped we would. We didn't do it the way that we hoped we would. But at the beginning of the day, if you told me we'd win the league, if you told me we would be winning the league, I would have shaken your hand off. And so what we've done is we've gone out and we've guaranteed that we are going to win this league. We're going to bring a trophy back to Sporting Juncal Desportes. Put it on the wall next to the League 3 trophy. Tap dance around it, light a few effigies. And get ready for Liga NOS, chap. You know what's coming. If you've been here before, you know what's coming. We've won the league, chat. Champions, yes! Alright. Give me a sec. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Whew. Oh, chat. We did do it. We did do it. We done did it. We done won the league. Oh, we done won the league, chat. Thank you so much. Don't be fooled for the Twitch Prime. Welcome back to the Hammers for 4 months. You and Perguic runs. Yo, champion. Thank you for the 4 months. Yo, what's up? You guys, you just spent a combined total of 40 of Jeff Bezos dollars. That's what I'm talking about. Raul, thank you so much for the 2 months as well. Yasadahan, thank you for the 100 bits. Guys, you go watch the Champions League. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. It's the morning stream tomorrow.
Z in sub hype, Z in sub hype, Z in hammer time, Z in hammer time.
Stands up. NJM, thank you so much for the 3 months of the Twitch Prime. ODFC history, we're going to Liga NOS. We start the journey tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Be there, be square. If you're sticking around on Twitch while you're watching the Champions League, we're going to go raid somebody. Thank you so much to everybody that became a hammer today. Thank you to everybody that is, a hammer already. The gifted subs, Mombot leading the way with a 10 gifted subs. Automatrix with the tier 3 gifted sub. You guys, the fans in the stands, to take this club all the way. We're going up. We're going up. What time? London time. It is 1 p.m. London time, 8 a.m. New York City time. Again, if you miss any stream, it always going up on the live YouTube a couple of days after. I realize live YouTube's been just a bit slow recently, but we had, all of the stuff is filed away. It's going to be coming out in the next couple of days. It'll be basically caught up. Love you guys. Okay, let's find, we're going to make somebody's day before we get off. We're going to go make somebody's day. Whose day are we making is the real question. Is we're gonna go make somebody's day. Light him up a little bit. But Viking Dan, when was the last time we raided Viking Dan? We're gonna head in on Viking Dan's stream, chat. Get yourself together. We're going to Viking Dan's stream. Get presentable. Clean yourself up, okay? Clean yourself up. God. Pokemon, no. We haven't raided Viking Dan in forever, and I just realized that. So let's raid with cat jams, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we just raid with a wall of cat jams. Otto, I'm copying your exact amount of cat jams. I feel like that's just the way to raid, right? How do you stay playing a save? Find what you like about Football Manager, and find a save that has all of that. There's no shame in it. Whatever you like about Football Manager, find a save that has all of that. Whether you like having as much money as possible, and that's what makes the game fun, it's a video game. Do whatever you want. That's what you should do. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. And if you haven't checked out the video that came out this morning, we used Football Manager in our brains to come up with the best 11 players in the world. The best 11 that have no international caps. Should be an interesting watch. Plenty of jokes. Tottenham, Wales, the whole works. It's going to be great. Okay, say hi to Dan for me with the cat jams. I'll see you guys over there. We are the champions, my friends. Yeah, baby!